All right, guys, it's always a good day when we have another G-Shock on the show. This time we have this is kind of a rare one. This is the AWM-500GC-1A. This is a USA release Porter limited edition. I don't know how many they made. I don't know if it's actually technically a limited edition, but I think it kind of is. There's not a lot of them out there. You talk to the G-Shock authorized dealers and they're going to tell you they're not getting these. Like there was like onesie twosie sent to a few of them. So they are rare, to say the least. They're rare. Limited, I think so, but they're not numbered. So like, how can we really say it's limited? Let's get into the case size on this and then we'll get into some other stuff. So I'm going to grab a couple of measurements for the width. This one, which is not really fair, but the total width of it, 44.5 millimeter. But if you measure the fair width, which is how we typically measure watches from here to here without the crown guards, if you can call those crown guards, they're button guards, same thing. This measurement from here to here is only 42.5 millimeter. So decent size, 50 millimeter lug to lug, thickness of 14.5 millimeter. You have a mineral crystal and you have the full metal screw down case back. This is a full metal watch, including the bracelet. Excuse the plastic noise. I'm going to peel this back a little bit so you can see the bracelet, but I'm not going to peel it off. My buddy Jerry picked this up. It is a very special watch. It's going to be a collector watch, so he's not going to wear this one. Some people might not agree with that, but in the collector world, this happens, and I get it. I understand, because this is a full-on collector watch, and if Jerry wore it, he would pretty much destroy it. So it's probably smart for him to just save it. Not sized up bracelet, which should have the spring bars on it, much like how this metal one had the spring bars for the bracelet links. So not sized for any wrist, full linked up, 175 gram. You have the double pusher 4 micro adjust clasp with the milled out center section here. So pretty easy to take on and off. The US release on this, I believe the retail should have been around $1,100. There was a JDM or Asia release, excuse me, and I forget how many yen, like 140 some thousand yen or something like that. Essentially the same thing, like 1,400 bucks or something. So tough solar, multi-band 6, 200-meter water resist, and really none of that information is on the front. We're going to zoom in and we're going to show that, but most of that information is on the case back. Using the module 5640, and it does have DLC coding on this as well. So if we zoom in, we can check this out, take a little closer look. You can see on the dial there you have the really cool hour and minute hand. They're skeletonized red hour and the gold colored minute hand. Also on the dial there you have like a little graph, and it's hard to read, but I'll show it on the case. It says shock absorption curve. So this is a chart they used in the testing process. Not really sure exactly how to read it or what it means, but something to do with the G-Shock rating of the watch. And then, of course, you have that Ani-Digi, so you have the analog display, and then, of course, you have the digital display down towards the bottom there, displaying 8:45 p.m. with the running seconds. If you hit the mode button, you can cycle through. You can cycle through world time, stopwatch, countdown timer, alarms, and then back to the time. If you hit the search button over here, it'll tell you when it received its last signal, 8 of 30 at, this is like the multi-band function. I think if you hold that down, you can force it to try to get it. Sometimes it'll do it, sometimes it won't. I don't think it's going to grab it where I'm at right now. There's a nice light button here, and we'll display that with the lights off. And then, of course, there's the adjust button. This is not Bluetooth connectivity on this one, so you're just going to set it sort of thing. I don't know if I can interrupt that. I think I can. So if you hold the adjust button down, oh, you can change the display. So that's the date with the day instead of the time. And then, of course, there's a time. Really, I think the date with the day and then the analog. That would probably be how I would wear it. But if you hold this down, you can, it's pretty intuitive. You can go through and you can set, what city you're in. So you can set it there. And then auto is for the daylight savings time, 24-hour or 12-hour. and then you can change the seconds, hour, minute. I'm just cycling through with the mode button. And then the year, the month, the day, and then your key, whether you want it to tone on or, tone or not tone, and then light 1 second or 3 second, how long you want the light to stay on. And power save is on, and then back to there. So, and then you hit adjust and it goes back on. So pretty intuitive. It's pretty standard module features that a lot of these G-Shocks have. If you take a closer look at the case back, of course, you're going to have the FCC, or no, you're not going to have the FCC stuff on this one because it's not Bluetooth and all that stuff. But tough solar, multi-band, stainless steel, made in Japan, all of that good stuff. And I see some bubbles there, so I think there's a protective coating on the case back as well. Let's zoom back out. Compare it to the G-Shock Square for size. Pretty similar, really. Just a different shape or configuration. Now, Porter, in case you didn't know, here it is next to the 2100. Porter, which is who this is tied to, is a Japanese company primarily known for their bags, like handbags and luggage, like all different kinds of bags. So with this one, it comes with this special packaging here. And very trick, the zipper keepers here, or handles, are the hour and minute hand, same ones that are on the watch. And the fabric they use, this nylon style fabric or whatever it is a very similar fabric to what they use on the Porter bags that I noticed. So if we unzip this, this is where the watch was in here in the cushion. And then additionally, I'm probably going to regret this, but there's this strap here. So you can turn this in to a bag. That's what these little D-rings are right here. You hook that on there, and then you can turn this into a little carry bag. So pretty cool. Most people probably won't use it as like an accessory bag or something like that, but you could if you wanted to. So added feature, pretty cool. I dig it. Will I use it? No. This is a collector item. It's still pretty cool. Some people might. So let me pop this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. In case you don't know, this is the AWM-500 based off from the AW-500, which you can pick those things up brand new on G-Shock's website for like just over $100. They're the resin ones, and they look very similar to this, but they, plastic. So it's going to have a regular strap and much more affordable and very cool. But these metal ones just have that really good high quality feel to them and weight, and they're premium. But they better be. This one's over $1,000. So I'll put a link in the description to the 2 G-Shocks. If I can find like an Amazon affiliate link, I'll put that in there. Amazon affiliate link basically is me getting a portion of the sale. Doesn't cost you anymore. It just helps me and the channel out. If I can find one, I'll put it in there. If I can't, I can't. But regardless, big thanks to Jerry for allowing me to check this out, even though we're going to keep it in like new condition. And let's check out the illumination on this bad boy. Oh, speaking of illumination, there's actual lume on the hour and the minute, the tip, and then all the way around the indices. So that is something that is not typically on. Like, it should be on the GA 2100, honestly. They put it on the hour and minute, but put it on the rest of the watch. Come on, G-Shock, you can do it. But if we hit the light button, boom, it lights up. So it backlights the LCD display, and it super LED lights up the whole dial. So pretty legible. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next vid.